Fast cars, wild chases, and BMWs stealing the spotlight? Oh yeah. From Bond's high-tech rides to impossible stunts with Tom Cruise, these Bavarian beasts don't just sit pretty, they own the screen. We've got an exciting lineup for you and a gorgeous bonus you'll love, so stay tuned until the end. 16. The BMW Z8 and The World Is Not Enough didn't just play a supporting role, it grabbed the spotlight and refused to let go. This wasn't just a car, it was a statement. With its retro-futuristic styling, a screaming 400 horsepower V8 engine borrowed from the M5, and gadgets straight out of a spy's dream, it was the ultimate Bondmobile. Surface-to-air missiles? Obviously. Built-in charm? Always. This car wasn't just fast, it was smooth, stylish, and had more personality than half the cast. And let's talk about that design. Pure eye candy with a side of danger. Unfortunately, even a car this cool couldn't survive everything, especially not a giant saw. Watching it get sliced in half felt like an insult to car lovers everywhere. But cars like the Z8 don't just fade away. It became a legend the moment it hit the screen. A dream car for us mere mortals and a perfect match for a super spy. Rest in pieces, legend. 15. What's better than a BMW? A BMW that knows it's the star of the show, and the Z4 in the higher was exactly that. This roadster didn't just drive, it strutted, turning every scene into a high-speed spectacle. With its razor-sharp handling and aggressive stance, the Z4 wasn't just eye candy, it was a precision machine built to tear up the asphalt. And those curves? So sleek they could make a supercar blush. In a series where the cars are the heroes, the Z4 proved that style and speed go hand in hand. It danced through danger, owning every twist and turn like it was born for the spotlight. Whether it was outrunning trouble or flexing its luxury status, this BMW wasn't shy. It wanted you to watch. The Z4 wasn't just another pretty face, it was a statement on wheels. Bold, beautiful, and built to thrill. What more could you want? 14. When GoldenEye introduced Pierce Brosnan as James Bond, it also gave us the BMW Z3, an instant icon. It wasn't the fastest Bond car, but who cares when it comes with Stinger missiles and a parachute system? This sleek roadster redefined cool for the 90s, blending luxury with secret agent swagger, and it didn't stop there. BMW brought it back for the hire because once a star, always a star. The Z3 wasn't just eye candy, it was bold. With its long hood, compact body, and undeniable charm, it looked like it belonged on both the silver screen and every car lover's dream list. It was BMW's first roadster in decades, and boy, did it know how to make an entrance. Sure, it didn't get the most screen time, but when you're this pretty, you don't need to overdo it. The Z3 didn't just keep up with Bond, it became a legend in its own right. 13. An entire movie filmed inside a BMW? Yes, really. In Locke, Tom Hardy's X5 M50D isn't just a vehicle, it's the entire set. And not just any set, a luxury diesel-powered powerhouse with a triple-turbo engine that purrs while a man's life falls apart in real time. As Hardy delivers a gripping one-man performance, the X5 quietly steals the spotlight, proving that BMWs aren't just about speed, they can handle emotional baggage too. Think about it, how many cars can pull off high-speed chases and emotional breakdowns with equal flair? The X5 does both while looking like it just rolled out of a showroom. With its smooth ride and high-tech interior, it's the perfect place for Hardy to face the consequences of his decisions. Whether it's dodging bad guys or navigating a personal crisis, the X5 M50D proves that BMWs can handle any kind of drama and look ridiculously good doing it. 12. An SUV in a high-speed chase? Oh, you better believe it, and it's the BMW X5. In the higher series, BMW didn't just show off, they made a lasting impression. This wasn't some slow, lumbering family hauler. No, the X5 handled like a sports car, hit like a freight train, and looked like it was born to cause trouble. It was big, bold, and ready to tear up the streets. And let's talk about Clive Owen behind the wheel. Cooler than the other side of the pillow. Every chase scene felt like an action movie on steroids. One minute he's weaving through traffic like it's a casual Sunday drive. The next, he's charging through obstacles like a battering ram. Who said SUVs couldn't be thrilling? BMW turned the X5 into a full-blown action hero. It wasn't just built for errands, it was built to escape, chase, and dominate. Other SUVs? Cute. The X5? Untouchable. 11. When Ethan Hunt needs a ride, only the best will do. Enter the BMW F90 M5. A beast with M performance parts, remote control capabilities, and enough horsepower to make your heart skip a beat. This isn't just a car, it's a co-star. And in true Mission Impossible fashion, The chase scenes aren't just fast, they're pure adrenaline-pumping chaos. And because he's Tom Cruise, the man did a lot of the driving himself, because of course he did. If you had a twin-turbo V8 pushing 600 horsepower, wouldn't you? The M5 doesn't just cruise through Paris, it owns the streets, shredding tires and leaving chaos in its wake. Every roar of the engine screams, "Get out of my way." It's fast, it's fierce, and it's got the kind of swagger that other cars only dream about. Honestly, when you're driving an M5, you don't just follow the rules, you rewrite them. 10. When Fast and Furious pulls up, you know things are about to get insane. And in Fast and Furious 6, the BMW M5 E60 doesn't just join the chaos, it is the chaos. 3 blacked-out M5s storm through London like they own the streets, smashing, drifting, and causing absolute mayhem. It's not a car chase, it's a full-blown demolition derby in disguise. And these falcon-eyed Bavarian beasts are the main attraction. The movie claims they're twin-turbo V8s, but let's get real. The E60 M5 packs a naturally aspirated V10 that revs up to 8,250 RPMs and sounds like pure mechanical fury. BMW didn't build this car for grocery runs. They built it to melt faces. And in true Fast and the Furious style, these M5s don't just chase the action, they are the action. If you ever wondered what happens when you mix German engineering with Hollywood chaos, this is your answer. Tire shredding, window smashing, adrenaline pumping, perfection. 9. The E39 M5 isn't just a sedan, it's a street legal weapon. And in the higher, it steals the spot like it was born for the big screen. With a 400 horsepower V8 under the hood, this Bavarian beast doesn't just keep up, it takes over. It's the kind of car that doesn't ask permission, it demands the road. In every chase scene, the E39 M5 flexes its muscles, blending luxury with unfiltered aggression. 1 second it's gliding like a business-class limo, and the next it's roaring like a muscle car in a caffeine binge. BMW didn't just build a performance sedan, they built a king, wrapped it in leather, and gave it a growl that would terrify a grizzly bear. And in the higher, it proves one thing loud and clear. When BMW goes all in, everyone else is trying to keep up. 4 doors? Yes. Mercy? Absolutely not. 8. Tom Cruise doesn't do things halfway, so when Mission Impossible Rogue Nation needed a car that could keep up with the madness, the BMW M3 F30 stepped up. With a twin-turbo inline-6 pushing out 425 horsepower, this sports sedan wasn't just along for the ride, it was part of the action. And Cruise? He drove it like he had a personal grudge against physics. From ripping through the narrow streets of Marrakech to sliding down staircases in reverse, the M3 proved it's not just a luxury sedan, it's a precision-guided missile. And because it's Tom Cruise, of course, he did most of the driving himself. No green screens, no faking it, just pure tire squeal and chaos. The F30 M3 doesn't just make an entrance, it leaves skid marks on the way out. And in Rogue Nation, it cemented its place as one of the coolest, most capable cars in the Mission Impossible franchise. 7. The BMW 750iL wasn't just a car, it was the ultimate action hero in a 3-piece suit. In Tomorrow Never Dies, James Bond swapped his Aston Martin for this tech-loaded masterpiece, featuring bulletproof windows, tire-shredding caltrops, and remote-control driving. Because why drive yourself when you can pilot your V12 limo with a Nokia phone? Then came the Transporter, where Jason Statham's manual transmission 750iL didn't just keep up, it danced through chase scenes with the grace of a ballerina on steroids. And let's not forget the Russian crime thriller Bimmer, where the 750iL became a symbol of raw power and underworld chaos. Whether it's evading assassins or pulling off high-speed getaways, this luxurious beast proves that comfort and adrenaline can coexist. It's not just a limo, it's a weapon disguised in leather and chrome. When danger calls, the BMW 750iL doesn't just answer, it floors it. 6. A luxury sedan in an action film? Only if it's the BMW 740i. In the higher, Clive Owen doesn't just drive this V8-powered land yacht, he commands it. It's the kind of car that can escort a CEO to a board meeting by day and tear through high-speed chases by night. Don't let the plush leather and wood trim fool you. This beast has serious muscle under the hood. BMW didn't just build the E38 for comfort. They gave it the heart of a performance car, and when chaos strikes, it doesn't flinch. Whether it's weaving through city streets or making a clean getaway, the 740i glides through the madness like it was born for it. It's proof that a luxury sedan can have a wild side, and BMW made sure everyone knew it. If elegance and adrenaline had a love child, it would be this car. 5. BMW flexed hard with the 540i and the higher, proving their sedans could throw down with the best of them. The E39 version, packing a burly V8, wasn't just fast, it was a smooth criminal in a tailored suit. This car didn't just handle tight corners, it devoured them with precision and a growl that sent shivers down your spine. And when the G30 took over, BMW doubled down with cutting-edge tech and even more firepower. In one unforgettable short, this luxury beast rockets through chaotic streets like it was born for cinematic glory. It's not just a commuter car, it's a sleeper agent waiting to unleash mayhem. BMW didn't just build a 5 Series, they crafted a weapon that can go from boardroom to battleground without breaking a sweat. When the 540i shows up, it doesn't ask for permission, it takes center stage. And trust us, you'll want a front row seat. 4. If there's one movie that turned car chases into high art, it's Ronin. And stealing the spotlight, the BMW E34 5 Series. Whether it's a 535i or the legendary M5, car nerds still battle over it. One thing's clear. This 90s powerhouse didn't just keep up, it owned the road. Sliding through Paris at insane speeds, the E34 delivered raw, unfiltered adrenaline without a hint of CGI. This wasn't Hollywood trickery. Real stunt drivers pushed this beast to its limits, and it delivered in spectacular fashion. BMW didn't need over-the-top gadgets or flashy effects. Just a roaring engine, rear-wheel drive, and bulletproof German engineering. Every screeching tire and hairpin turn cemented the E34 as a cinematic legend. Ronin didn't just give us a car chase, it gave us a masterpiece. And at the heart of it all, the BMW E34 stood tall as the ultimate getaway machine. 3. The Hire wasn't just a series of short films. It was BMW's mic drop on the entire auto industry. And leading the charge, the E46 328i, a car that proved you don't need a flashy supercar to deliver heart-pounding, adrenaline-pumping action. This silky smooth, straight-six sedan was a perfect mix of elegance and aggression, making it the ultimate getaway machine. With Clive Owen behind the wheel, the 328i tore through shootouts, car chases, and near-impossible escapes like it was born for danger. It wasn't just a car, it was a statement. Fast, agile, and perfectly balanced, the 328i showcased BMW's obsession with blending luxury and performance. And let's be real, when BMW flexes, everyone else has to step up their game. This wasn't just product placement, it was a masterclass in how to make the car the star. The E46 328i didn't play backup, it stole the show. 2. In Wheelman, Frank Grillo's unnamed driver has one lifeline, a BMW 330i ZHP. But this isn't just any 3 Series. The ZHP package cranks up the excitement with extra horsepower, sharper handling, and enough street cred to make car enthusiasts drool. It's the ultimate sleeper, a car that can fly under the radar when needed but still packs enough punch to leave anyone in the dust. With the entire movie unfolding from inside the car, the 330i isn't just transportation, it's a co-star with attitude. Every rev of the engine, every tire squeal adds to the tension. It's fast, it's fierce, and it proves one thing. If you're gonna outrun danger, you might as well do it in style. BMW didn't just deliver a car, they delivered a character. And when things go south, there's no better getaway partner than the 330i ZHP. Before we get to the 1, remember to watch the end for a bonus appearance. 1. What happens when you mix a BMW with a bad attitude? You get the 1M, a compact turbocharged beast that doesn't know the meaning of chill. In The Gambler, Mark Wahlberg's character isn't just risking his cash, he's tearing up the streets in this snarling powerhouse. With a twin-turbo inline-6 under the hood and handling sharper than a lawyer's suit, the 1M doesn't play by the rules. This bad boy is the 1M, and it's a tire-smoking reminder that small cars can still throw the biggest punches. And here's the kicker. Someone in the movie calls it an M1. Excuse me? The real M1 is BMW's 70s supercar. Speaking of which, here's our bonus for you. Alright, we know the BMW M1 never made it on the silver screen, but come on, how could we not include this legend? This was BMW's first and only true supercar, a mid-engine masterpiece built for the track. And here's where Hollywood sneaks in. Paul Walker, the Fast and the Furious icon himself, owned one of the rarest M1s ever. His 1980 BMW M1, modified by German BMW dealer AHG, was one of just 10 in existence. Sold for a jaw-dropping $640,000, it had a custom body kit, M-stripe paint, and 3-piece BBS wheels. Basically, it looked like it was born for a high-speed chasing. Now, let's talk about power. The standard M1 had a 3.5-liter inline-6 making 227 horsepower. Not bad for the 70s. But Walker's AHG-tuned version, it cranked out 350 horsepower with a modified exhaust. Sadly, California wasn't a fan, so it wasn't street legal there. With just 6,800 kilometers on the odometer, this thing was practically untouched. So, no Hollywood roll, but let's be real, the M1 didn't need one. It was already a star for the stars. So, which BMW stole your heart? Subscribe, drop a comment, and let us know your favorite Bavarian star. Until then, keep it fast, keep it furious.